This spirited man needs a stone to kill 3 birds. He thinks he may have found this stone, but he wants your input. The first bird, money. Thank you for supporting this channel. I really am living the dream, and it's a true blessing to live and work in such a beautiful and serene place. Having said that, he wants to earn more money. He wants more children and a bigger house for them. He wants to send his boy to the school in the mountains where they learn outside. And, ironically, that ain't cheap. Send more kids there too, God willing.
Everybody needs money. That's why they call it money.
Everybody needs money. That's why they call it money.
Bird number 2. More work, better work. Currently, it takes about 5 days to make one of these videos. Typically, he spends 3 of those 5 days writing. Most of the work is done in solitude. He would like to make 2 videos per week and work with others, which brings us to the third bird. More connection. Twice in the wild in the past month, this spirited man has heard the declaration that connection is the opposite of addiction. This spirited man has been blessed with wonderful friends. Friends he misses. Busy friends. Busy like him. Most of his friends make things. Most of his friends have great ideas. Some of his friends have made work you may have seen.
It's my way of living, and nobody's gonna tell me any otherwise.
So, what's the stone? Maybe this is obvious, but the stone is a Patreon. We are not sponsored by Patreon. They don't give us any money. Patreon is like a streaming service, but you subscribe to one creator at a time. It's a miracle. It gives many artists the first steady income of their lives. I've been wanting to do a Patreon for a while, but I couldn't figure out how to do Patreon content and YouTube content without crushing myself with labor and destroying my life and my family. So I'm still gonna post a YouTube video every week, but I also have an idea for a Patreon video every week. And this is what I'm thinking for the bottom tier for $5 a month. So each week, I will have one of my buddies over to the studio or do a Zoom call with them. And we will have about a 30-minute to an hour conversation about what the YouTube video will be about, what Friday's YouTube video will be about. It'll be a sort of writer's workshop video, and that's for Patreon. That will post on Tuesdays. Then on Fridays, I'll post the YouTube video that the 1-hour Patreon conversation was about. So the $5 Patreon tier is the companion or enhancer video to the Friday YouTube video. So my question to you, for you to answer in the comments, is 1, is this a good idea for the Patreon video? 2, what should I offer for other tiers on Patreon? And 3, how much should the other tiers cost? Okay, so tell us what you think in the comments, and hopefully in a month or so, we'll have the Patreon up and running, and hopefully it'll be great.